Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Date Everything. We're going to jump right in, back where we left off. And then, let's see, the electrical activity in a typical human brain is enough to power a low wattage bulb, like the one in the back of a refrigerator. I wonder if those are, like, true. I'd assume they are, but I'm just curious. I think it's only been, like, 2 days, technically, because I think it was just the 2 days we did last time with this little dude. So I'm not gonna worry about. I don't want to waste a day. I don't know if he's worth. I don't know if he counts as one of our hearts to awaken again. So we're not going to yet. So now we're gonna go back and we're gonna start talking to people that we've already talked to rather than new people. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna talk to the decorations because she said she's only free in the mornings.
Oh.
And then we're gonna talk to the clock because he said he wants us there at noon.
You came.
I said I would, right?
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would. It's just I've got a tricky schedule.
Oh, and I wanted to see who she's voiced by, but I didn't get to do that last time, so I'll do that afterwards.
So, it's easier to presume that people have to cancel, or they'll forget, or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
Well, you're here now.
I know, crazy, right? Blissmas miracle. Is it Blissmas?
Nearly.
Exactly.
Did work go okay?
Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah, it was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local vet. My favorite kind, the little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired?
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. The shift wasn't, but this is.
Why do you work so much?
Someone has to. It's my job. It's always a holiday somewhere, and someone has to do the work to bring the wonder to everyone else. I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so. Sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Get some rest.
No! You get some rest.
Okay. And then, because it's going to be noon, we need to go talk to the clock, because he will not accept us at any other point. Also, just realized the ribbon said second to last.
Almost late. Almost.
I'm just going to apologize. I'm sorry, Timothy.
Thank you. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
Is that not enough?
Oh, well, of course it is. I am just surprised. Few in this house can appreciate my timeliness, my specialized knowledge of time and timepieces alike. I am glad to hear you are not like the others. What might we discuss then? My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
So I'm going to smile kindly at him.
Yes, well, let us start with the most important thing. Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say.
You are so right.
Of course I'm right. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late. Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not.
You're right.
Of course, I am Old Bean. Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to.
How me goes, because he's time.
What did you learn from me today?
Timeliness.
Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation. If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Will that show up? I hope. Yeah. Timothy, if you'd like to come see Timothy again, come at 3 p.m. sharp. If not, come at any other time to see him. Okay, so these do update, though, as you, like, talk to people. Because this first one is that noon sharp, and now the second entry is to see him at 3. Who voices Holly? Okay. She's another Genshin. I know her from Genshin Impact. So she sounded kind of familiar. Okay. We have 3 more. I want to go back and talk to the tool guy, but first, let's talk to a door.
Dorian doesn't stand in your way here, gesturing to the bathroom.
Now, here's the thing. We're already friends with him, so I don't actually know if and he said he prefers to be friends and not really lovers, which is fine. But I don't really know if there's... I'm just talking to him because since he was the first one I talked to, his will probably be the easiest to progress. Since we're already at a status.
The first floor bathroom. One of the more relaxing places, if I do say so myself.
First floor? That's downstairs.
You Yanks all the same. This is the first floor, the premier etage. Downstairs is the ground floor, because it's on the ground.
Oh, that does make sense. I knew that's what he was
Of
going to
course
say.
it does. Everything that exists stateside is better thought out where I come from. I am the single path from the gymnasium to the first floor bathroom. Without me here, I could see you drenched in sweat after a workout, pathetically wandering from no less than 2 other rooms and doors until at last you are surrounded by the welcoming sight of the washroom. Imagine the shame as your unwashed form slivers across the second floor landing, witnessed by all the other objects, gazing at you from lidless eyes. Where would you be without one such as me?
That's very helpful, Dorian. I'm not gonna...
I am nothing but
fun
at
of
your
him.
service, madam.
Thanks, dude. Like I said, I don't really know how much he's gonna... Oops. Now, I'm hoping that this will be the same guy, even though it's... Yeah.
All right, you ready for your first workshop?
Because, like, this game is interesting in the sense that obviously they have, like, over 100 characters, but, you know, some... Obviously, like, Dorian, for example, he's all the doors. So I'd assume, because, like, the protractor and the hammer are in the toolbox, that the toolbox would have been the same. But also knowing this, you never know. So I was like, oh, hopefully this is not somebody different. It's not. Good news for me. I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, come to the job site prepared and with the can-do attitude.
Tony's Plans for Love, Yowza edition. I like getting the job done.
Good job is never done, unless it's Dunzo. You ever heard of Dunzo?
Tell me, oh wise one.
It's It's one step above done. The ultimate done. Careful though. I knew a screw who had a little too much dunzo, if you know what I'm talking about.
Tony grins, flashing you a pair of finger guns as he waggles his eyebrows at you.
I am not doing this.
First things first. In a courtship, as on a job site, you want to look busy. You don't got to be doing nothing, you just got to look it.
Wouldn't it be easier to just talk to whoever you're trying to impress?
No. Come on, you think I gotta do much talking when I walk around looking like this? Check out this tool belt. Folks dig the construction thing.
That belt's packing some serious heat.
Glad you noticed. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Lesson number 2. You just wrote down lesson number 2? Wow, commitment. It's what's on the outside that counts.
We're gonna just keep taking detailed notes.
Yeah, my work here is done.
Takes a real secured, sexy toolbox to change himself for a lover.
See? You're really starting to get it. All right. That's enough wisdom for today. Gotta give you time to digest all of that good advice. Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested.
Hope it's a practical exam.
Of course it's gonna be practical. How else am I gonna make sure you know your shit? Get here ready to fall in love, baby. There's the lunch bell. Gotta run. Remember what I told you. Test next time.
You got it, Tones. Do we have one more? Okay, I am curious. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going this way. Man, crouching like really slows you down. I'm curious if talking to the pots and pans again will do anything, because he didn't seem to like notice. He didn't notice me. Also, lights. Why aren't also? Can I just leave the lights on, or do they automatically turn off? We'll see. We're gonna turn this on. There's a water stain. Okay, we're gonna talk to the pots and pans again and see if he notices us, or if maybe he just.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the Dateviators at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh. Well.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Did she just pop up randomly? Oh, hello, best character in the whole goddamn game.
Damn straight. Watch this.
Oh, so she gave me some points.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Got any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC. And I'm your reward.
Okay, reward me up.
Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
I like that the DLC is definitely making a lot of jokes at itself.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply.
Actually, I do like earning my love in dating sims.
Playing it slow, huh? I love it. I'll keep my assets nice and far away from you, so that when you earn them, you'll know that you've been a very good girl. See you later.
So she must just kind of pop up randomly. Man, I still can't believe it. In the last episode I was walking around crouch. I was like, man, I was so slow and I didn't know why. Okay, let's look at our messages.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David.
Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them.
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Alright, goodbye. Okay, so on this day, let's go ahead and run the test to see if opening this is going to use a heart. I would assume so, but...
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call. He's turned away from you, talking into a cell phone. You can hear the warmth in his voice as he speaks.
Yeah? Oh. Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Uh-huh. Oh, now, Mickey, that doesn't mean I love her more. Yeah, Daddy's working. I'll be back soon for you. Love. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence. His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, sorry. What would you like to do?
Now, I do wonder if I ask about him, will that lock me out of these things? We'll see. Who was that on the phone?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, those were my kids. I apologize for having them on the call while on duty. That is unprofessional.
It's okay, Mikey. I was just curious.
Huh. Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know?
What kind of things do you like to do with your kid?
When we're together, we get into all kinds of trouble. Finger painting, bird watching, oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up.
Are you a good dad?
I like to think I am. Anything else?
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids. Michaela, Marco, and Mickey.
That's so cute.
They are! Anything else?
How can things have children?
Yeah, well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on. But, just like how each of us represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet.
So they can become things like spaceships and stuff?
Yeah! Or selfie sticks! Anything else?
And then who's your wife?
Oh, she's great. Anything else? Okay, enough of all this. I gotta get back to work. What would you like to do?
Okay, so yeah. That's good. It seems like even though I ask him questions, he still lets me do stuff.
Mikey turns around for a moment, and though nothing appears to have changed with him, when he speaks to you, it's with an entirely new voice.
Oi, hello. I'm the Brundle Merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
How much money?
My
do I-
mother always told me never to say a customer's bank account out loud. So I'll simply say, you have this many money. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
So it looks like all the days I played it, like back, it retroactively gave me the money, which is good, I guess. Yes.
How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
Let's do 50.
Mikey hands you your brundles. They shine appealingly in your hands.
Cool. 30 golden bundles for you. Take care not to sneeze or they'll go flying. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
No.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Let's pull for armor.
I'll take those brundles. Pull me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom!
Pretty good.
Damn straight it is. Now these are of a much rarer quality than the stupid boots. Your specs points have all increased by 1!
Nice. Even though I have like I have no points because I haven't really been talking to people.
Feel the energy! Feel the time you would normally spend talking with dateable objects.
Oh, he didn't say melt away.
See you for the next one, pulling pal! What would you like to do?
Can I still pull for armor, or did he take all 30?
I'll take those Pull me, baby!
Okay.
1, 2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight! You already have them, so your specs points don't. I'm sure that extra 1 spec. Keep working at it. Once you have 100, you can fuse them into one legendary cuirass of good luck. What would you like to do?
So am I only wait?
I'll take those. Pull me! 1, 2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight! You already have. I'm sure that keep working at it. Once you have.
So I
good
want to
luck,
see how
what would
many
you like to
bundles
do?
I have. Because is he just using one?
Oi, would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother also you have this many bundles. Would you like to exchange cash for
6.
bundles?
And I got 50 to start with?
All right.
What would you like to do?
Alright, just saying hi.
Hello. I love saying.
Now, did that count as a... Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, I want to go back downstairs. I want to try to talk to the pots and pans again. I also want to talk to the fireplace again. Also, my lights did not stay on.
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at
He didn't
dishes
even,
on the
I didn't even get a name last time, so that's... Oh, maybe I did.
Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Hard at work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Let me help you. It's my fault you got hurt to begin with. I guess, like, maybe a
You
broken
wish to
plate.
right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish. But return to me again, and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
Isn't that what the dishwasher's for?
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
Sure thing.
Please begin then.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
Nervous.
You treat the dishes with such care. It is beautiful to see. Perhaps trusting you was not the worst decision.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
Still hasn't technically told me his name yet. I'll do whatever it takes to make things right.
Complete these deliveries, and all will be well once more. Leave me now. I must review orders and farewell.
Okay. I'm not gonna get sidetracked with other things. Ooh, come back. Why is this not working? There we go.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Amber returns for another lesson. You ready?
I'm so stoked.
Nice. We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker. As you might know, ice sucks, so we gotta break it. First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
All of these are like bad. Inappropriate comments.
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what? Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you, they're just being a creep. So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them, and hopefully makes them interested in you? Trick, that's what we're gonna explore today.
I'm sorry, I double-clicked. You're really passionate about this kind of stuff, huh?
You ain't lying. I am fire, after all. A flaming hot, hopeless romantic. You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night cuddle sessions, bearskin rug rubdowns. Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing. And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day. Anyway, I know about fiery connections. That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker. And the icebreaker is observation and interest.
Interest?
Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. You can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them. Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
Whoa.
Alright. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right? But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
Ask them who their favorite character is?
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it. Start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy. What better way to build a friendship?
Nice, that makes a lot of sense.
Dope. You get it then. You gotta communicate, you feel me? Let's go to phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next?
Oh man, I love them. Are you going with any friends?
That's what I'm talking about, playa. keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth. If they say no and they don't really have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company. If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-inviting. Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries.
Sounds complicated.
It is, homie, it is. Anyway, that concludes your lesson for the day. See you around for the next one?
You know it.
Alright, next. Until then.
Two more. Alright, let's... Hold on. Let's put these on. Seeing who I can speak to. I don't know what to... Let's see what it says about him. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk to him for again for a hot second. Okay, that's definitely Daisuke. Okay, so we might just need somebody new. I don't know what this is.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the deviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
He's standing on like a little platform and he's...
What are you looking at?
Nothing?
You saying I'm nothing?
Nope.
I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
I understand.
Good.
Is this a door? I mean, I can't open it. I thought that was gonna be like a cabinet or something. What does that even lead to? Actually, let's just do this. It's fine. I was gonna say I should probably knock out
Normally,
some of those
when you
rumors.
aim your
but...
deviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
He's got the like tattoos of like different tags on clothes.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Is this a bad time?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
don't have to pretend to be
We're
okay.
not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry.
He sounded so annoyed.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, you cool with that? Or you want to skip it? On with the show.
And as a quick reminder, I have these content. I had her turn on her content aware mode just so that if anybody watching has any issues with these kinds of things, that they can skip ahead to the next one. But I don't really have any of these triggers, so I will play them and obviously play them for anybody who wants to see them. But just so that if it's not something you're comfortable with, that you can skip ahead.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things. Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
The superhero who dresses like a bat?
No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
It was a pleasure to meet you two.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
All right. Let's go to bed. We have no notifications, so we'll just go straight to sleep. We, at 3 o'clock, will talk to the clock again. So now I want to try to kind of do a little bit of mix.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage.
I'll probably try to do a mix of like awakening 1 or 2 new people, and then also revisiting the people that we're able to revisit. Because again, we can't. Some of these people that we can't really revisit, like the ones who are like, oh, you know, you gotta date somebody first or whatever. So do a little bit of a mix from here on out.
What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What?
Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Huh, yeah, good point.
Yeah, I make those from time to time. Try not to look so shocked. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
We do this every day, lady. What'd you bring?
Wait, let me check.
I'll just wait.
I've got a clementine peel.
Clementine, huh? I'm guessing you're not throwing away a song about the California Gold Rush in 1849.
No, it's a fruit, like a sweet, tiny orange.
Okay.
And I ate it. I don't like eating the peel.
Well, I do. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Great, enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Okay, bye.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
He didn't seem that impressed with me, so I was just gonna leave him alone. I need to go talk to like the floor, the ceiling, and I think I can talk to the floor here. But I don't know how to know like. I think I can talk to the ceiling there too, technically. But yeah, I think I can do like all of this. Like the floors, walls, and ceilings are like right here. Okay. The ceiling, because she's the mayor.
Oh, hello again.
Okay, I guess they're all kind of like lumped into one.
I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Yep.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Tell me about yourself.
What? You want to know about me? Oh, no. No. You just spoke with the mayor. A little old fuddy-duddy like me can't hold a candle to someone like her. I just handle the paperwork, that's all. Pay me no mind. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Tell me about the mayor.
She's just incredible, isn't she? So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to deal with people the way that she does. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter structure this side of the HOA.
She's very striking.
Isn't she, though?
Florence puts her hands to her cheeks and sighs wistfully, her lashes fluttering.
That vaulted figure, her impeccable fashion sense. She really has it all, doesn't she? It's no wonder she's the mayor. She has my vote any day. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
I guess not.
Bye-bye.
What else do you need?
Tell me about
She's the most dedicated secretary I've ever worked with.
There was something that I was
she would
supposed
do
to help her
anything
with.
for this office.
But I can't really remember, so I'll go read about it.
Unfortunately, the dear can be a little down on herself. Not much in the way of self-confidence. It's a shame, really. She's totally unaware of her own natural charms.
What makes you say that?
I think she's under the impression that she needs to spruce herself up. I keep finding empty bottles around her desk. Perfume, maybe? Although they don't carry a scent.
I just realized her, well, two things. Her earrings are chandeliers because they hang from the ceiling, and then her hair netting is a cobweb.
And it seems like every time I turn my back, she's got another set. They don't look especially high quality either. Poor dear.
Her ring is also a lamp.
What else do you need?
Just wanted to see you.
You have done so.
Okay, cool. Now here's a question. If I did this, does this count as something else? Or is it just gonna take me back to them? Let's see what she needed help with, because I can't really remember. Let's see. She seems concerned about Florence and asks you to check in on her delicately, of course. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to keep talking to her. Let's see if this gives me something different, because I know that there was a wall.
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid. Wall, 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 wall! Wall.
Hello, or wall.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering.
Wall,
He throws his head back in a belly laugh that echoes through the house. Wall! He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
That did not take very long. He took all of 2 seconds to appease and to become love very quickly. I have a lot of poise, but not a lot of anything else.
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Well, that was easy, I guess. Let's see, who voices him? Because I think it's gonna either be... I think it might be Ray Chase, but it also very easily, I feel like, could be Travis Willingham, but I think it's Ray Chase. Yeah. Dislike small children with crayons. Okay. Who is somebody else we can revisit? Let's see. Oh, it's an ironing board closet. That's what the small Dorian was, which makes sense. Wait, oh, they are 2 different people, okay. There's somebody here, yeah, it's this duo. I was like, there's somebody there's a couple people who are like duos like that too. Well, that's the shower. There's a trio. Okay, just saw the fan. I don't know where to find this dude either. Alright, let's see. Which I might not be able to find him on purpose. Let's look at the rumors. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. Okay, that's Reggie. That's the first guy we met with Dorian. Or that we haven't met, but he's talked about him. A shy guy came to talk about how he's been bullied by Lux. Okay. I think Lux is probably a lamp, so let's talk to them.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches. It's me
Yeah.
again, Lux. Yes!
Hey.
Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
So you're an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influencer. Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Cool.
I know. We're called influencers for short.
So, what does an influencer do?
We make everyone's life better.
Could you improve my life?
Could I? Yes. Will I? Maybe. Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
Tell me about your services.
Okay, congratulations! I will be charging you for the Triple Premium Platinum Package. It includes a $3 spa coupon, 6 copies of my ebook, a free yoga cushion rental when you come to our Bali retreats, and access to the virtual Living Light Lounge, where you can literally collab with other influencers whenever you want.
Whoa, that's not at all what I wanted.
That's totally okay. You can cancel anytime.
Well, I'm glad I have that
Sorry,
option.
I should have been more clear. You can cancel anytime after the first 3 years.
What the?
Okay, bye! Let that inner light shine, baby!
Okay, well, that didn't tell me a whole lot about as far as, like... Let's see. Oops, I need to put the glasses on. That's not what I wanted either. I wanted the rumors. Go down here. I kind of do. Let's see. It was Beverly, but she was a beverage cart. That's the record player. I'm gonna assume it's this.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind.
I actually really
her
like.
long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back.
I really like this
like the
character
drinks
design.
she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here. Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
If she likes it, sure. Hi, Madam Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant.
Is her
Nice to meet you.
like the top of like? I think it is. I think it's like the top of like a heavy cream or like a milk carton.
Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
And then she's got the tab and the bottle cap, the glasses as her cuffs, and like all like garnishes in her hair. Again, I think that they did a really good job designing some of these characters.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's
I shouldn't say some. All of the characters have had really cheeky and cute designs, but I will say, so far, Bev has taken that. Like, I think she is one of my favorites so far. And Dorian, but I also feel like that's a bias, because, like, he's just one of the first people you meet.
My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
But how could that be when a babe like yourself is here?
First, oh, thank you. Second, great question. I wish I knew. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone. I mean, why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
I thought buying the mini bar and all the mixing accessories would motivate me to finally invite someone over.
But that's... okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn or the drunk part, obviously.
Let's do a mocktail.
Excellent! Always happy to serve customers that don't want to get drunk. They usually don't yell and hit on me as much. They also sometimes don't tip as much, though. Oh, and also I have no customers. Anyway, which mocktail would you like?
Let's just do a soda.
Refreshing and bubbly, like me. Coming right up.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good. Where'd you learn to mix drinks like this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. And I'll be seeing you next time.
I'm curious to see who voices her, because it kind of sounded like Marisha Ray, but I don't think it was. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. It was Marisha Ray. It's the way she says some of the things, the way she's like, ooh, sorry, just hit my mic, just out of my face. It's the way she says certain words, or like when the character is exasperated, it sounds like her. And the only reason I guess I know that is from watching Vox Machina, but I was like, it might be Marisha Ray. I am definitely trying to, for the people that I can recognize, I'm trying to see if I actually do recognize them. But that's just like a little fun game for me. What does this do? Oh. So they're like little stickers or achievements or stuff. I see. Undo a hate ending. Jeez. But like some of them don't, I can't click on them. Okay, I don't fully know what that is, but that's okay.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the Quantum Catalyst Activator.
Nope, the Quantum Catacomb activeware is all good.
Quantum Catalyst Activator. And I haven't even told you what it is yet. It's very sci-fi, but essentially, the Quantum Catalyst Activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Oh boy. Could I throw them in the fridge instead?
Are you insane? Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay, thanks, tinfoil hat guy. Well. Very cool. Let's go back upstairs. Oh, we should talk to the stairs at some point too, because I know obviously you can do that. All right. Well, I'll go to sleep, and then I'll leave this episode here. So after doing about 4 episodes, at least recording-wise, I know that's not how many are on the channel yet, but recording-wise, it seems about 2 days is about an hour's worth of recording. So, okay, this says it's, oh yeah, 3 hours and 23 minutes. So that seems about right for recording-wise. And I think the first episode was a little longer. So we'll probably do about 2 days at a time. Or do a day, yeah, 2 days, because 2 days is an hour. Do about 2 days worth per episode, just so it's not too long. But, let's see, the term skeleton key derives from the fact that the key has been reduced to its essential parts. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all liked it. We'll keep exploring. Oh, there's Beverly right there with her little olive hairpin. And then Dorian. I like to kind of see which ones we've also met here so far going in the background. But anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed this episode. I hope that you're enjoying this game as much as I am. We still have a lot of things to find. We've found about a quarter of the items that you can awaken in this game, so we still have quite a ways to go. So I will be continuing this for a little while. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video, or leave a comment, or hit subscribe so you know when I'm going to be posting this. Check out the description below for a couple of links to some of my socials, such as Discord and Twitch, even though I don't really use Twitch right now, but maybe in the future. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, noon, or evening, depending on where y'all are, and I will see y'all in the next one.